Hello everybody, this is struggling to 1000 point for duty. Welcome you back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we managed to beat the Fuchsia City Gym Leader and also caught ourselves some more new Pokemon known as Venonat as well as Tauros over here. And I showed you that there was a trainer of interest who was to be using 3 Pokemon who were all the same kind, who is going to be using the exact same Pokemon that I'm planning on using in my Let's Play team. Now, this episode we're going to be exploring this these routes and oh, okay, that's weird. Okay. Right. Actually, hang on. I forgot to give Scyther his nickname. Hang on. There you go. If I give you the nickname Blade, not really the greatest nickname in the world, but better than nothing. Another Taurus to show them right there. Now, I was actually wanting to show that with Charizard, you can actually fly really high in the air, but I guess in this route you can't. Okay. Sorry. I just being aware in case my dad comes back, because he said he was going to visit my grandma to see how she's doing, and he left not too long ago, and I know that his visit is probably not going to last long, to be honest. Right then, anyway, we obviously noticed that we've not use Sappy Seed as well as the other new moves that Eevee can learn. Let's start off with Freezy Frost. Oh, okay, that came at a really good time. That Jump Kick does have a pretty good accuracy, but because me and Evelyn have grown a special bond, Evelyn afforded the attack to my command and Jump Kick missed, meaning that when you miss with Jump Kick you actually take damage. The user who uses it is what I'm saying. Good job with that dodge, Evelyn. Now of course we do have 2 more moves to show. We got Sappy Seed and Sparkly Swirl. Obviously, it's not going to be a good prime example to do it with Growly, so we're going to be... Actually, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, let's do Evelyn, actually. Right, so you're going to use Crunch, okay. Honestly thought that with a bug type on the field you were going to use a fire type move, but I'm not questioning it. Alright, we'll use Sappy Seed. It's not going to be very effective, but this is what Sappy Seed does. Grows a beanstalk and shakes some seeds all over the floor, which they make an explosion, but then activates a free Leech Seed on the same turn. And steals a good amount of HP from Growlithe. And now for Sparkly Swirl. Yeah, it does have some pretty interesting attacking formations. But now that we know what every single move does and how they perform, because obviously, yeah, we saw Bouncy Bubble, I believe, didn't we? Did I show you Bouncy Bubble? I don't know if I did. But anyway, obviously I'm going to bring Blade back out so she can gain more experience. And then switching back out again for Charizard. Gyarados. I can't get my facts straight. Though I never actually thought a Growlithe to learn Play Rough. I mean, it's like the same thing with me saying I'd never imagine a Muk being able to learn the move Moonblast. But that has to be the case. Right, so you're using an entire team of Growlithe's. Okay. And there you go, Growlithe is down. We win the match. Right, I heard something then. Give me a minute. Yeah, I definitely did hear something, but it wasn't what I thought. It was just the blinds in my brother's bedroom being blown by the window. Because we do have the bathroom window open as well, and everything. And when we have the blinds up and down, and the wind blows through the window, it just makes a funny sound. And when I say funny sound, I don't mean like a sound that's just going to make you laugh your head off. I don't mean that. Right, so obviously, now that we've shown every single one of Eevee's moves, I mean, Bouncy Bubble, I don't know if I actually did show that. So I am indeed going to teach Bouncy Bubble to Eevee. In exchange for Sappy Seed, because basically Bouncy Bubble is a move that actually heals half HP on, well, based on the damage you've dealt to your opponent. So whatever base damage you've done to your opponents, you heal half the damage you've dealt. And of course we're going to reteach Buzzy, no, not Buzzy Buzz, not Buzzy Buzz. No. Sizzly Slide. That's what we want. Freezy Frost, in my honest opinion, I don't think is actually a good move for Eevee to have. I mean, yes, it does get rid of all status conditions. That's well, not status conditions, but it basically deletes all stat changes that's happened to both you and your opponent. And the last move, I would go for Glitzy Glow in this stage, but I actually want to go for Batty Bad. Trust me on this, you do want to teach Batty Bad to your Eevee when coming to challenging the 6th gym. Okay, so now Eevee's got his moves. And I know Eevee is a male, and actually wait, is Eevee a male? Yeah, Eevee is a male, but I gave it a female name of Evelyn. The main reason why is because I couldn't think of a nickname for a male Eevee, so I just came with the first thing that came into my head was to call us Evelyn. I mean, it fitted the name. Oh, you can actually find a wild weeping bell here. Oh, good to know. But then again, I already did know that. We have an item ball over here which contains a hyper potion. Nice. We'll happily take that as a Pidgeotto. Yeah. The routes we are actually going to be going down have got nothing more than a lot of trainers. I can tell you that much. So you could technically say in this episode we're going to be battling trainers for quite a while. The main reason why I wanted to do the episode of me showing these trainers is mainly because of the fact that, well, some of them are unavoidable, others you can technically avoid. But like you know me, I love to battle every single trainer so I can gain a lot of experience. So yeah, he's obviously going to be using Poison Jab, which is not going to be doing too much damage to my Nidoqueen. But thanks to my dig, that will soon change. Since I knew he was going to use Glare. That's the #1 strategy that every single trainer with an Arbok does against a powerful opponent. They use Glare to give a guaranteed paralysis because it's 100% accurate. It is true, mate, because I know how the game works. Right, before I forget, I'm going to heal up Evelyn. We'll use our last remaining super potions. I know I still got my lemonades, but I want to save them. Same again, I can easily avoid that guy, but I like to battle them. Because I need the experience. Fungi Ernest. And he's got a primate. Okay. Scyther, if only you was higher in the levels, I would allow you to battle this primate, but unfortunately we can't. And yes, I actually understand your logic straight away with my team at the moment, because we've got Evelyn, Nidoqueen, and then Gyarados, Scyther, and Charizard. At the moment, half of my team is weak to electric, is weak to ice, and is weak to rock. Well, Charizard is not weak to ice, but yeah, they all are weak to ice and electric. By definite. And what's actually a bit on the silly side, my final member for my team. I'm not saying the Pokemon's name, but he too is weak to ice, rock, and electric. Yeah. The final member for my team actually has the same weaknesses as pretty much Gyarados, Charizard, and Scyther. Right, I think that was the Karate Chop, but he didn't use Focus Energy, so I'm gonna have to count that. Yeah, because Karate Chop has a high critical hit ratio. Okay, there we go. So when I say that he shares weakness of Ice, Rock, and Electric, I could say that he shares a weakness to all of them, or some of them. Because obviously Gyarados has a quad weakness to Electric, Charizard has a quad weakness to Rock, as do Scyther. Now, of course, all of these trainers I will be battling off camera. Right after we got a certain something. But right now I actually want to show you that coach trainer, but I want to run all the way down to the end of the route first. We couldn't avoid her. Oh, I'm going to call it the end of this episode, guys. I just heard the car door go. Next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I will see you in Route 13. See you guys then.